Hello, everyone. Welcome to another uh, session of Building the Sky Defender. Trying to. All right, got it all set up. So earlier today we finished stage one. You can kind of see a picture of what it looked like at stage one, and so we're on to stage two, and we'll be working on the chest, and we might be working on the start of the waist. The waist is a little bigger. The chest was only like a page of actual stuff to do. I already cut everything out. Hello, Tim. Hope you're doing well. And so I'm going to get started. If you'd like to join the live stream, it is posted in several Discords. And if you'd like to donate, the link is pinned at the top. Any donation is greatly appreciated, but not necessary at all. I am humbled when people do donate. Anyways, onto the build. Now that we're getting to more closer to the outside of it, I have to make sure that like pieces are going to take longer to cut out, and there's going to be more sanding than before. We didn't really have sanding previously, and what I'll be using most of the time is what I currently have here, which is by a company Display. It's DSP IAE, and they make this super fine buffing glass file. This is what I'm going to use till I'm going to be doing an order on the 1st to get gun primer, and they have tools basically to sand it down, buff it, and then really put a shine to it. So I'll begin that when my money comes on the 1st, unless I get some crazy donos, but I'm not expecting that at all. And I've got my nippers by the same company. They're one-bladed and cut excellent. I've got my cheap one to cut from the runner, which a runner is a sheet of parts. And then with the fine ones, I used the fancier one. Hey, Tonic. If anyone does need a link, I could try to send it for StreamYard, but I also don't want to boot myself, but I'll give it a try. What else? I put a new blade on the X-Acto knife because it was actually here. Let's do something here. There's one. And two. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Put a new knife on the X-Acto knife because it was getting dull, and I pulled out the fine mini file to get nice areas. So we're good on all that stuff, and let's get started. Here's stage one of the chest, big VD piece, and so what we do now is cut till there's only a little nub left. We'll do the same to this side. There's almost no nub. So cut a little bit more. So as you can see, just tiniest amount of nub. And then we just lightly take the file and a little harder on this rounded surface, but I'm getting it. Just a little bit left. And as you can see, it is now completely flat. Well, rounded. Yeah, there's still a little bit. There we go. Uh, I'm not going to stop him because he might then get me. All right. Turn that off there. So this morning it was a little stressful. I screwed one thing up that I had to glue. This like rocket here, I accidentally cut off the piece that attaches it to it. But luckily with the glue, it firmly attached it. It's not really a glue. It's here. I'll show you. It's called Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. What it does, it actually kind of melts the plastic slightly, so that it it bonds together and creates a whole new like adhesion. Like it actually like melds the two together for a very strong bond. So a little bit more. That should be good. Nice and shiny. Wipe off the file a little bit. Close. Actually, this one out is cut because I'm not going to mess with. It looks like that end is kind of like made for just the right. It's made for like a part to enter, so I'm not going to mess with it as long as I can get it flush. Now that's undergated, but I'm still going to shave that down. But having them undergated, which means they're on the bottom part of the part, uh, means that it's most likely not going to really be seen, or it's just an easier cut. But I'm still going to file it down instead of cutting. Um, Sorry, it's probably not the most entertaining thing to watch, but hopefully my chat makes up for it a little bit. This is really my first build that I'm really using this glass file. So it's really, I'm kind of using a big project to learn it on. But I think it's worth it if the end results come out like they should. Like that. Let's see if I can cut. That's a lot better. What about this side? Let's see. Just a little bit there. There we go. I'm not going to worry about that for filing. I don't think I should really worry about the filing too much for most of these. I did put on another metal etching part that instructed me to do so. It's right on the bottom there. It's kind of a weird place for one. I don't think it's going to be seen very well, but where they have it. All right. And I hate cutting these plastic ones because they never turn out well. Let's see here. And I used my cheaper ones because it's such a hard plastic that it really could break the blade of the single file ones or single bladed. So And I dropped the piece. Lettuce off the floor. What's funny is there's actually like a small couple of dots of green paint that looks close to this highlighted one, so it's a little hard to see it. Just making sure it looks all right. All right, it looks good from the view that you're going to see. That's all that matters. All right, these gold ones, a little nervous about. Gotta make sure I cut them the right. All right. So far, so good. Ah. Come on. Trying to make it flat. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Very good stream this morning or this afternoon. It was kind of morning or midday, I guess would be the best way to call it. Just cutting some parts out so that I like to cut everything out and then build for the most part. Might not be the most entertaining way, but it's how I've done it, and it's worked very well for me. Don't let Fixes see you calling someone else daddy. All right, that works. And the reason I'm taking so much care is some of these are really going to be on display in the final picture. Or in the final model, so it's got to look nice. Yep, see, I saw Fixes saw it. Now you're in trouble, Gina. Yeah. So well, you might call them Barbies if they're giant mechanized robots or mechanized like vehicles. There we go. I have tiny little like metal fragments in my or plastic in my hand. I'm just making sure it looks all right. It's good. Back to hard plastic, so I gotta switch back to this. Okay, these won't show, thankfully. Yeah, that won't show. Almost threw off one of the other pieces. All right. We got the silver ones, which I cannot use the file for because this is just electric plated. See, if you cut, it leaves a black spot, and that's because it's just a layer of paint on this one. But they've made it so that as long as you cut right, it won't be visible from the outside. Some of those cuts are a little harder than others. But actually, it'll be easier once I get rid of this. There we go. Let's see if I can get a little bit more. Yep. A little chip out of it, but not too bad. And let's see here. Yep. Make sure. Yep, that was a spur. Nice and flush. That went rather well. Now I've probably jinxed myself for the next piece. Just checking my phone to see if anyone was waiting in the back room or if I had a surprise donation, but we are good. When I do get a donation, I do a little something special, but you'll have to wait and see. All right, that should be good. And final last one. All right. Give this a little quick. Uh-oh, that could be dangerous. It is hot and muggy out today. That's why I'm more than happy to kind of stay inside. Yoshi was chilling on his one of his hammocks. All right, we got everything cut out. Now it's to put it on. So first things first, they want me to lift that up like so. And then this connects in here like so. And then scared the crap out of me. Why is that so loose? Now I'm playing, try to fit it in. Oh, there's screws I can screw in here. That's why. I had these screws and I didn't know why I had them. They're super small. I don't know why the instructions didn't say to screw them in, but now we will. All right. Get the tweezers out because these are so insanely small. crap. It went flying. In this direction. Sorry guys, a little delay here as we play Find the Piece. Why should I use the grippy ones? Oh boy. Just a brief intermission, hopefully. Couldn't have gone far because I didn't hear it go past anywhere. All right, I'll look for it after stream. I can still build the rest. Yep, I need to marry someone with tiny and really skilled fingers for these small things. I mean, look how small that is. Using the grippy tweezers now. All right. All right, it is in place. And now try and get the screw in. Want to buy like 3 more hands. That really should hold it if I can't find the other nut. But I'll put that there for now, and we'll resume the build. I'm surprised that didn't come off when I put together everything after I was done. Okay. There's I1, which connects like so. I can really see how they're really preparing for the outer armor with this. There it goes. Now this connects to this. Like, make sure it's, there's the, seems way too thick for that. Okay. Oh, always nervous about it just suddenly breaking apart. Wow, that's really going to extend out. Oh, okay. I was looking at him like, oh no, I did something. Yeah, don't break it. Yeah, definitely don't break it. Though if I do have that cement. So that goes in like so. All right. That one's good. And that goes under here, right there. I see. See, there's a little, you can't really see him very well because he's the same color as the frame, but there's a little guy in there. So this is making up the cockpit. So that goes like that. And then this goes down and swings like so. Well, something like that. So we got like chest and cockpit. Look how far that extends. This is going to be a very big build, bigger than I even thought. All right. So these go out like so, and they go here, just like that. Nice and shiny. Better stay on. Otherwise, we'll get some glue out. Now I get to take these tiny green pieces and try to put them where they're supposed to be. There's a little peg that they go into. Just like so. And the other one will go just like so. So there's a little color accent. All right, be nice in the chat. There's no fighting in the chat. That part goes supposedly. There's where it fits. That doesn't seem right. It should go out a little bit more. I could say things about that person, but I'm gonna be good. Sorry, I didn't read half the half the comment gets blocked by the stupid heart symbol on my iPad for their hippie crap. Sorry, I'm trying to fit this how it's supposed to be. It just I wish they would show like, yeah, that's how it fits. It must be because of the metal piece. Yes, it's not as deep, but it is where it's supposed to go. As you see, there's this just little space here. I'm like, that doesn't seem right to be there, but apparently it is. And the final piece is in back. And that goes here. There we have it, stage 2 of the chest. And now we're on to the waist, which is already big. This thing looks like a mech on its own, like a spider mech. And I got to pull a bunch of new racks. Still keeping that one, keeping that one. That one's going back. S2. There's S2. Sorry for all the noise. It's not easy pulling these out at times. So we got N3, O3. We need O2 times 2. So we got S2, we got the U, got M2, we need M1 times 2 and K2 times 2. Whoop. I totally just hit the camera, so I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. Come on. All right. Back. Accept my money in the Cash App. What, is there something going wrong about my Cash App? I don't use it very often. All right. There we go. Did that change the view? It did. Excellent. All right. We're back on track. Sorry about all that. Oh, I'm going to have to really read these instructions too to get them to work properly, because it is very weird. All right. It wants it's down here. Oh, my phone charger almost knocked me off. All right. Sorry about all that. I'm sure that was really rather entertaining to have to listen to. But we're good now, I think. All right. That. So it's been an all right day. Really excited about this project and the progress we're making, and also about the next project. Really excited to see what I decide to pick up, because I'm just trying to decide between a bunch of them. So I think a lot of it just depends on looking at the wrong one. 32. So that is a weird gate. Depends on donations and how much I can afford. So we'll see. But when I do, I'll post it in the community page for everyone to see what's next. I have 3 already on there that are pretty much the finalists for what I might pick, but they're all slightly pricey. Why did I pull these? I'm starting to make mistakes. I should probably stop for the day, but I want to go a little bit longer. Well, this part's probably boring. So, you know what? I am going to call it, because I'm going to have to read these instructions a little bit to make sense of them. I can cut out the parts and lay them out for the next stream, which will be tomorrow. Probably it won't be in the morning. It will probably be afternoon sometime. And we'll go from there. So till next time, love one another and enjoy life, and maybe build some models.